You see Kaya here.
Yes.
That's good. And also I see an SIB tag there as well.
Yes.
So we icy over here. But this is also, I think, one of probably the worst matchups that Jaehyun has. Just as far as like legend to legend matchups go, because you're dealing with Bo, which I've said a million times, I still think is probably the worst matchup for a great sword outside of like maybe a regular sword.
Okay.
And then Spear, I also think just does really well. I think it does really well. Kaya lives for a very long time.
She's tanky.
And she has really good sigs on the ground as well that is just really easy to run into with the greatsword.
Ooh, nice job staying above, getting that weapon toss hit, staying above, but getting KO'd first here. We're back on Worlds In. The greatsword players seem to love this stage.
A lot easier to catch those landings, that's for sure. But also, I mean, Kaya players, I feel like Impala, for example, could like go to a stage like this and have a really good time against greatsword, because his whole game plan revolves around controlling center stage, right? But for Athena, looking like it's a bit rougher. Hasn't been able to find those openings, haven't been able to get those D-lights to get those guaranteed conversions off the stage. Because right now, if I'm Athena, I'm trying to get like, wow, I cannot believe that sideline.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Okay.
Dude, don't even get me started on sword sideline, all right? The ability for that to anti-air people or pick up people behind you is unbelievable.
Wow.
Gonna interrupt the momentum there. I don't think that would have KO'd even without the weapon toss there. That's the first stock that Athena's able to grab here. A little bit behind, almost a full stock at this point. Gonna strip the fuel, go back over to that spear.
Okay, we'll see. Trying to kind of, wow, beautiful response. And that's the thing, right? It's like, you go for a down air into an air, expecting like maybe Skeldra to jump, and Skeldra just doesn't and waits, and then you lose the stock for it. Feels kind of bad. You're just trying to press your advantage when you see your opponent's unarmed. But this happens to a lot of people. When they're going up against someone unarmed, they always think they're going to be so jumpy to get the weapon that they just keep trying to preemptively guess what their movement's going to be, and when they decide to choose, wow. Sorry, that
even sent off screen too. Like that was close to KOing, even though she's a low force legend. Oh, tried it again. Skeldra got behind.
All I can really say is I feel like that should be a Sarah going for the recovery. That'll KO off the top. Athena's playing kind of slow. That's the best way I could put it. Playing kind of slow. Going for options that I don't think are bad options, but just getting it out is just like it's like they're in mud.
I think maybe it just Athena might just be testing the waters here, trying to figure out what they could get away with at this point. Obviously, we saw the signature start to fade in a little bit more, and now we're seeing even more.
Let's see. Wow, falls out. Honestly, great for Athena, but can't figure out how to get center stage here. Tries to get the anti-air with the N-Light. Late with the punish.
Yeah,
there was no way. There was
time.
no way. Not on a genuine N-Sig. An N-Light maybe, but an N-Sig is too much.
If there was no movement that actually pushed you further away, then you wouldn't have to go for like the dash in and then utilize the movement of the N-Sig as well before it finally comes out and makes a connection. But yeah, trying to get that neutral signature punish on that, if you're not right away lightning fast, you're not going to find it.
Yeah, there's just no way. And we did get word that this is a top 32
on the elimination side.
Elimination side. But that makes sense because I think we said that Skeldra lost a Stingray earlier, I think. Might have been who
I
it was.
believe so. Skeldra lost a Stingray 3-1.
Makes sense how Skeldra down here. Not exactly sure who Athena lost to, but
West.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense then. All right, cool. And so Skeldra, I mean, by all means, is expected to win this one,
yes.
Based off of PR and seed and all of that. But I would like to see how far Athena can push.
Going back to the same stage here. Change of colors. I don't know. I don't think this is a skin change for Athena. Just the color change. Maybe hoping to blend in a little bit more into that background.
Oh, nice wake up.
Man, these dares, so many of them are coming out and just not making connection. Okay.
Well, it's like one of these things where it's like you're watching Athena and just narrowly missing so many of these hitboxes. You know, it's the right move, but just a pixel too much to the left or a pixel too much to the right. It's just not making the connection. Like weapon spawn, please. There it is.
Not afraid to kind of challenge the greatsword unarmed at the weapon disadvantage. Trying to use as much movement that Kaya has, the kind of higher movement speed. There's the three-piece.
Okay, not too bad though for Athena. I mean, you know, you're like a D-Light, gravity cancel, N-Sig away. Maybe even recovery, maybe.
Oh, Athena wanted it. Wanted it again. Skeldra just staying a little bit above the main platform, so those D-Lights doesn't even have to burn a dodge to get away from him. So it's great spacing on him between him and the main platform.
At this point, if I'm Athena, I need to have a response. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Need to have a response for that.
Yeah, I mean, crap. It took the words right out of my mouth. I was thinking, you've been doing a really... Ooh, okay. I like that.
A little bit cheeky with those cross-ups there. I'm seeing shades of Lores coming in here on this bow.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. All right, Skeldra.
Yeah, Skeldra's like...
Brother's getting confident.
I got this one in the bag. It's the way he's moving.
Not a bad Skeldra impression.
Yeah. Boys definitely go a little bit deeper than mine. Okay.
Just waiting for it.
But it's because Athena's standing still, right?
Yeah.
Like, Skeldra's like, are you going to do something? Are you going to do something? And Athena's just too scared to press forward.
Except Athena is throwing out a lot of attacks as well. I think maybe a little bit too attack happy. Like, I need to throw something out everywhere, hoping that maybe he'll be here, maybe he'll be here, maybe he'll be here, which is not the best way to play, especially when like Skeldra wants to maybe play a little bit more defensively because he notices that coming, and then he finds his way in, gets the momentum. There's the D-Light into the recovery. Still can't take the stock off just yet, even on Small World's end. Oh,
you can see going for that preemptive D-Light there, trying to read a jump from Skeldra, but you're not going to get it. I mean, I respect the confidence to go for a read, but that's how Skeldra's getting so many of these openings, right? Where it's like, you keep thinking I'm going to be here, and I'm just not, bro. I'm just looking at you, and it's like, slow it down.
Yeah.
You know, take a bite out of Radish's dish.
Just a bite, though. Just a bite, okay?
Take a bite out of
just a little taste test when you go to the ice cream store and they give you like the little tiny spoon.
Like, yeah. Just slow it down.
Yeah.
Take a breather. Might feel daunting. It feel like you're like rushing to make the things happen.
Everything doesn't have to be a read. You don't have to read every single move your opponent makes, and I think that might be a little bit of the thing that Athena's struggling with.
Especially with this character, you know, it's clear to me that you're just scared.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, this greatsword, yeah, it'll KO you, but like, you don't have to be scared, you know.
And it shows that there are different ways to play scared into something, right? Like you can just stay away. I'm not going to go anywhere near you. Maybe I'll toss my weapon. I'm going to go to the soft platform, and that's it. Or you can just throw out attacks, hoping your opponent is going to run into them as they push forward. And if they're just a little bit more patient than you, they're going to find the openings in between those moves that you throw out while you're in recovery.
And I'm with this. I say stick to the spear and try to play a grounded neutral game around end lane. It'll get you very far. There you go.
Oh, all the frames of that. Holding it. And Skeldra went into it.
Dang. And see, like right there, if you go for that side light and you just wait, you would have gotten that spot dodge, you would have had the stock for it, right? So it's like, you're able to play a little bit more patient. No. This is why J1 side stick is amazing, though. It jumps right over weapon throws so perfectly, and like, oh man, it feels like I just got embraced into heaven whenever I hit that. Yeah.
It's literally Elden Ring when you jump and do a right trigger attack. Oh, the GC side signature almost got it, but Skeldra shot was too good. There's the 3-piece almost KOing. Not on this map, though. World's End, yes, but not on this map.
Nice. That should have been a recovery.
Yeah.
Oh. And light's going to be enough. All right, cool. We have a slight lead for Athena here. I think Skeldra is still feeling very comfortable, though. I don't think he feels any part of him being like, oh, I'm going to lose this game.
Yeah,
I think he's still like feeling a little bit overconfident right now. But I think Athena's at least waking up a little bit.
I thought she'd be able to get away from that.
Wow. Okay.
Juggling the weapons. Even though Skeldra like had his moments where he's clearly feeling himself being confident and getting cheeky with it, you still see him showing respect to his opponent and stripping the field of the weapons, juggling them to deny the weapon spawn. Nice little bit of movement there to get back onto the stage from Athena, saying like, oh, I'm going to go in. No, actually, I'm not. Oh, I might go in. No, I actually not.
And this is looking much better. Yeah, Athena just staying on the ground more with this bow, spacing out the greatsword. You always have that dash D-Light as a zone breaker if you need it, and then just keep him in the air, juggle him just like that. Another stock. Now, will Skeldra allow a game to be dropped is the question. Like, you just say, all right, I don't want this to go any further. I just gonna cook you with a greatsword now. Strong read. It would have KO too.
Yeah. Side signature might have gone for the hit, so he probably went for the 50-50, the guessy there, whether I want to go down or side.
That was sick. I like the weapon throw there because it forces out the dodge, right? And then you're just able to come back down and say, well, now that you're not able to dodge, I can just swoop and get that D-Light recovery.
Grabs the weapon, did take 2 hits, now another 2 hits.
Oof.
Okay, all right, Athena's got to be really careful here. Athena's got to be really careful here.
There's a lot of damage in a short period of time here. Wow, I can't believe he was able to pick up that weapon, especially since the weapon throw didn't connect. I thought it was going to despawn faster. Ooh, great read coming out from Skeldra here, just wanting to close out the game. Goes for the, that was not even guaranteed. Just said, you know what, I want it over. That should have been a jumping side air there to close out the match, but that means there's another chance for Athena.
I don't think Athena's got like a single hit in probably 15 to 20 seconds.
Could still win though.
It is still possible, but I think everything still favors Skeldra at this moment. The experience, the getting deep into the bracket, high pressure situations, and of course just especially that last stock, the confidence that Skeldra had throughout that entire time. Even though he started it at a pretty hefty deficit, like 100 damage deficit, he was still able to bring it back. Almost no damage came out from Athena. I got to look at the graph real quick. Sorry, I got to bend over and be a guy on the